Oh, that's bright. Woo! Whew. That's a bright boy. Hold on. I've got like a little filter over my lamp, like my, I think they call it a key light, the main light in front of me. And it's super bright without this filter, but the filter's starting to die. And by filter, I mean a piece of cloth. Sorry. Oh, I might have wrecked this forever now. This might have been broken forever. I'm sorry, everyone. This might be a bright one tonight. Oh, jeez. How did I do this? Huh? Hold on. I'm trying so hard. Okay. Are we better? Jesus, I'm blind. I'm blind. I've been staring at the light for too long. I see only smells now. I cannot see colour. Oh, Jesus. Woo. I can't see anything. Give me a minute. Oh, Christ. Okay, yeah, that fixed it. That light shows your whole gingers. It does. It makes me look paler than I am. Oh, Christ. Your forehead disappeared briefly due to the intensity. I can believe it, mate. It's fucking bright. Right. These can now eat, can't they? That's good. I do need to put some algae in here, don't I, really? So, how many fishies can I put in here, then? Do we think? Can I put a couple more, maybe? I smell singed ginger. Oh, jeez. Any tips on building a big base? I usually stick with 8 dupes, but I'd like to expand. Peach kill you. Sort of just play to your means, really, bud. Build slowly. You know, start off with 8 dupes or something if that's what you're comfortable with, and then you know, expand your oxygen, expand out. Just keep an eye on your oxygen production. Don't do what I've done. No. How are you jumping through a door, you bugged out fish fuck? How the shit wizard did this fish jump through this door? How? And why? This is the closest water. Why, game? Ah, fucking buggy shit. Fish aren't your thing. Oh, fucking. I'm calm. Everything's fine. Everything's alright, guys. Don't worry. I've got this under control. It's crazy. Crazy! That was a little fishy. Yeah, but you still should be able to get through the door. I mean, come on. It's a solid door. Made of mesh. Oh, maybe he squeezed through the holes. Cunning little bastard. Cunning little clever bastard. Okay, how much steel have we got? 516 kilos for some reason. Space is gone. That thing's dead. Don't want to ever think of it again. Kind of want these ladders done first. Although there's not much point in building ladders without a roof, is there? Okay. Let's do that first. These second. Okay, that's got to be a bit quicker from coming up this way than running all the way around there, hasn't it? It's got to be a bit better. Nice, Noam. Would you say its behaviour is fishy? Yes. That's how. You need fishnet doors to keep fishing. Son of a bitch. How have I been so foolish? Fishnet doors. Fishnet doors, damn it. Look at all these sweet, sweet eggs we've got in here. Holy bolts. Many fishies. We've now got 5 in here. Right, who's the oldest one? Who's the oldest fish? You're about to die. 11, 8, 13. You die now. And you know what? I'm killing this little bastard as well. Get zapped! Jerks. Delicious. I think we could probably run 4 at each tank, but I thought, I'm getting rid of that guy anyway. He's dead to me. It was a little bit of murder, alright? Just a little bit of murder. Only a smidgen though. Okay. Just a little bit of murder. Ah, shit. Yeah, this ain't working. I was hoping that might help out a little bit, but I don't think it's going to make a blind bit of difference. I don't think it's going to matter. Are we making any more steel? I mean, come on. Is there anywhere else we can get some eggshells from? That's what I want to know right now, actually. Any other little places, any other little crevices that might have some shells? There's a few in here. Not very many. I was hoping to find like the mecca of all things shell related. It does not seem the case. On that challenge map they played on the dev stream last night, there was tiles of limestone, and I'm sat here thinking, you lucky bastards. You absolute lucky bastards. You don't know how lucky you are. But meh. You know what? I want to get this up and running so we can get more fishies. What was new in the dev stream? Nothing. They played a challenge map and were god awful at it. There was nothing really interesting, to be honest, Pimple. Good evening, by the way, bud. It was a bad stream. It was kind of funny, but it was kind of pathetic as well. I think they did 6 cycles or 7 cycles on a challenge run in a 40-minute stream. Yeah. It was good to see him again, in fairness. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. I know of a small room off to the side. It's got a bunch of shells. A small room off to the side. What? There's limestone tiles now? No, there isn't, hamster. It was a challenge map that somebody had made off the forums. Right, let's see if this actually drops this egg. It should do. Right. I'm going to remove this guy again, and if he jumps through here, I'm going to kill him. Just so we're clear. You fucking asshole. You're dead to me. Okay, this one we deliver manually. Because this little bastard can't be trusted. I'm less bad for missing it then, yeah. Well, you can always watch the VOD on their stream, buddy. On their channel. Were the art guys or the programming guys that actually know how that game works? It was Jambel and I forget his name. Lead sound designer, lead programmer, I think they are. Yeah. Failed to clip. Eh? Failed to clip. I don't know when that's happening, no. I changed the OAuth key like literally 2 days ago, 3 days ago. It should be fine. Weird. Yeah, it was not a good one. Dear me. Right. I want more lime so we can finish getting space box stuff. I can't get more lime because my fishies won't grow fast enough. How many tiles do we need per fish? Is it 8? This is 9, 18, 27. If these were full tiles, maybe I could have put more fishies in here. Don't know how they calculate it. Very weird. What happens if you put too many fish? Well, in this tank over here, they're all overcrowded, which basically affects the happiness. Realistically, I'm just doing this for eggshells, so I'm not trying to feed them, I'm not doing anything to them. I basically grow them, or rather, I breed them, I drop them in this tank as eggs. The eggs hatch into fish, the fish die, I get eggshells. That's the plan. So like obviously we've had our first egg over on this side now. We've got 1 egg. So this is going to take a little while with these. These ones I do want to be reproducing. Currently they're glum. We need to get some algae delivered, don't we? Let's get some algae put in a thing here and we can just keep topping it up. Do I want to do that? Or do I want to do it with a separate sweeper arm? If I did it with a separate sweeper arm, I could toggle it on daily. Just for a small period. Could do the same thing with this one in fairness. Yeah, fuck it, we'll do it with this arm. Right, let's get a loader slapped in somewhere. Probably somewhere down here or something. How much is on this circuit? 960. I think these take 60 or something, don't they? 120, fuck. That's crazy. Why are those dupes idle? Because they're not got any build commands or dig commands or anything, nerd. They're just chilling. If you debugged out the gravitas facility, debug yourself some lime. It's just a matter of tedium to get it at this point. Wachunga, I'll let you put that to Twitch chat, mate. Why not harvest them for cooking? Or are you doing that and just didn't say it? The fish, when they die, or when they hatch, I get eggshell. When they die, I get meat. So yeah, I am sort of killing them off as well. I'm just leaving it. That's basically the deal. So you're always guaranteed an egg from each fish. That's basically the plan. So these fish in here are just to breed me eggs to drop in here. Because these ones in here I am slightly feeding, so they are generating more than 1 egg in their lifetime. And then when these run out, I just plop another one down. That is the plan. Yeah, let's put a loader in somewhere. Blip. Slap a loader here. This will be fine. It's close enough to the algae and stuff, I think. And they don't have to be coming in and out the base to give it algae. Some of that. Power-wise, I'll just draw off this circuit. Should be fine, I think. Yeah, nothing on it. And then we can just do a bit of cheap conveyor over here. We'll do some of this. Boop. Well, as I say, save them going past exosuits to fill up the algae. Well, not that they need to go through exosuits, but it saves them going in and out of the base. And then what we'll do for our sweeper arms, we will connect a bit of wire between them. Something like this. And we'll just put a clock sensor on. So these are only going to be active for a portion of the day. So you can basically live off of meat now instead of just mushrooms without using anything. Well, Well, it's like I've always said, like, wild crops give you lots anyway. So if you keep as many wild crops planted as possible, you're kind of sound. I mean, we've not farmed a single pinch of pepper nut, and at the moment we've got 232 kilos of pinch pepper nuts, so we are using a few of them up. But we've also got 9.6 tons of sleet wheat. I think at the moment we are cooking every single bit of meat that we get. Oh no, we're cooking omelettes at the minute. Omelettes and mushrooms. We're using pinch pepper nuts for our coffee, that's what we're using it for. I'm tempted to disable this fucking thing. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, a combination of foods really. You don't just want to have one type of food, you want various combinations. So lots of wild food, and it takes the burden off the stuff that you have to put resources into. Is generally what I would recommend. But you know, on the same token, if you've got a base that's absolutely swimming in water, just grow yourself a bajillion bristleberries or, you know, whatever you fancy. If we did something like that, 5% of the day, it's 30 seconds. That'll give it time to get eggs, put algae in, job done. Yeah. I don't really want my dupes to do this, but they are going to keep doing it anyway. Oh, what? Oh, we still just dropped algae in there, motherfucker. Well, whatever. Whatever. Zexner, how are you, bud? Long time no see. I was thinking about you the other night. I was updating the beard fluff and stuff, and I thought I'd not seen you for a while, but then we've not played RimWorld for a while, so... Right. What should we do, guys? I'm at the point in the base now where I'm kind of just waiting on sealing off space. There's not really much other stuff we can... Oh, I've cut off the fucking hydrogen up here. So I'm not cooling my geyser anymore. Mercy. Oh well, fuck it. We're at the point where I'm literally just waiting on lime to seal off space. The only geysers that we've got left to play with is a carbon dioxide vent, which I'm not asked about. We've got a leaky oil fissure somewhere down here that I really don't know what we can do with. And we've got a gold vent up here, which I don't need. So there's not really much left for us to do. I think basically we're kind of at the end of this playthrough. In terms of food, I had planned to do like bristleberries and sleet wheat. That's kind of what this water was intended for, that we were cooling off of this. But honestly, this isn't giving us enough cooling. So either I restructure the whole base and fix this electrolyzer build, or put in some more electrolyzers, which will just take time. It's not a big deal. We can do that if you want. Or we can call this base done and play something else. What would you like to do? What would you like to do, Twitch chat? Considering I'm doing this for you guys, you know? What would you prefer? I've got this big old space up here, and we could just slap in some more electrolyzers and just collect that oxygen for, you know, for exosuits and stuff. I've already got the pipe infrastructure in place in the base, which I can just flip bridges round and it'll just work. It's like bridges here and stuff. I can just flip these round and disconnect from this end. That'd be like 8 exosuit docks. No, 16 exosuit docks just off oxygen produced up here, which we can do. How'd the liquid O2 build go? It worked perfectly, Hamster. We've turned the hydrogen off up here now, but yeah, it's made us some liquid O2. We have liquid oxygen up here. It's probably going to start boiling away soon, which will be a bit of a pain in the ass, but we could probably slap this back running, I suppose. How much hydrogen have we got? We've got 16 kilos. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just connect it. What it is, I don't want you to think that I'm bored. It's just there's not much more for us to do in this playthrough. Other than getting into crazy You know, like boiling stuff with magma and stuff like that, and that stuff just takes time normally. So it's up to you guys. Right, done, do something new. Always struggle with cooling. Down for the games. Play with critters. Fuck you, Max. I'm going to unmod you, man. What other games are you thinking about? I don't really know, Leppy. I don't really know. Love watching mid-game because mid-game is what kills me, but I mostly don't get to watch live. I use the YouTubes. I see. How do you feel about the challenge map yesterday? Not interested in the slightest. I know what the soul was at the buried base. Oh, I see. Go for a liquid hydrogen. Just throwing out ideas at this point since your base seems self-sustained. Well, to be honest, we're not really self-sustained. I'm at a point where I need to do some stuff. What I'm trying to say to you guys is it's not a big deal for me to fix the things that I need to fix. Like, if we wanted to do another oxygen setup, I've got space here. I've got that many dupes that it would take a blink of an eye to build an electrolyzer setup and then just reroute my oxygen. If you want, we can do that now. It's more if you want to watch me do that. In terms of water, I think we're pretty sound for water supply. We've got as much water as we'd ever need, really. Power is the only possible issue, but, I mean, how much natural gas have we still got? We're running out of natural gas. So we probably need to do some petroleum gens. Should we do that? Should we do some petroleum gens? Because I'd said I was going to do that on this side of the base and never really got round to it. The alternative is I can call this colony done and give you guys the save game to play with. Can't unmod Mex. He's the mod that's here the most consistently. I don't need mods. I've said this before. I don't need mods. I've got everything on this little fucking stream deck in front of me. That's the thing. I've said this to you before. I endure Mex's abuse. Oh, Jesus. I remember asking about a certain game previously, but can't remember what it was now. Do some petroleum. So you want me to do a refinery setup and get some petroleum? I'm not going to make a petroleum boiler because I honestly have not got the patience for that. It'll make me salty. Just looking at that for posterity. Listen, I'm not some big time streamer that gets a bajillion comments. Like, I tab out the game regularly just to look at pictures of cats. Not with that attitude. What attitude? Jesus. What's left is Fine Tune. I'm happy to watch Fine Tune, although I'm always interested in a bit of RimWorld. See, I've been getting withdrawal symptoms from RimWorld, so we've not played it for ages. And we've got that sexy mountain base playthrough that we're still not finished. I do likes me a bit of RimWorld, truth be told. It can be a big stream, you have to believe. We could do a bit of RimWorld. I mean, I'm not planning on having like a early night stream tonight or anything, so I'm having to Slay the Spire. I've not played Slay the Spire for a little while, nerd. I had one go on the daily the other day, and I did not enjoy it. I've not played it for a while, so I'm a bit out of the loop. There's been quite a lot of changes recently. Is this hot stuff? Can we make this a bubbler? Blub, 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 blub. Hold on. This has to be done. Wait, is this hot enough? No, we need to get down to that level. Hold on, guys. I'm doing a spot of blub blub blubbing. Hey, baby. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The woman just brought me food. Oh, it's fucking on now, guys. Right, we're cracking into this magma. Or at least we're cracking into the abyssite that's next to this magma. I'm gonna make some blubblers. Map 4. You keep saying map 4. You really want me to play some billions, Max? Or is it just so you can see me get salty? Blub, 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 blub. I don't know why that's so pleasing to me, but it really is. Blub, 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 blub. RimWorld Star Wars mod is pretty funny. This is going to be an explosion in a minute, guys. I hope you're ready for this. Should be good. Right. What can possibly go wrong? Actually, I won't override that. I think we already did it a minute ago, didn't we? Yeah, fuck it. Whatever. If you do want this save, there's a problem about to happen. What is the most salt-inducing game chat would enjoy? The most salt-inducing game I play is LOL. Chat would not enjoy that. Is it possible to pump steam? Yeah, it is, Peach, yeah. You can pump steam, you just need to make sure you don't cook your pump. So obviously if you build a pump out of gold, it can withstand up to 125 degrees. So it's just a bit of a fine line, keeping your steam at the right temperature. Blub, 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 blub. Play some Slay the Spire and let us vote cards. I can do that. What was that game that was gifted to you when I was here? Play that. Oh! Oh no! What has happened? Which was that, Sexter? No Man's Sky? We could start a new No Man's Sky if you like. And I wouldn't play it on the same difficulty this time. Blub, 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 blub. Do a sub night where you play Flex or No Man's Sky with subs. Do you like Metrovania games? Are you familiar with Dead Cells? I know of Dead Cells, yeah. Yeah, I've never played it. I don't think I'm very good at them sort of games, to be honest. Steam cools in a bit like gas pipes, same with glasses, they're a trick. Use insulated pipes, Peach. If you use normal pipes, then the liquid that you pass through it has to acclimatise to the temperature of the pipe. Or the pipe acclimatises to the liquid that's being passed through it and absorbs some of that temperature. If you're pumping something like steam, and it absorbs 10 degrees out of your steam, it becomes water and it'll break your pipe. So you need to use the insulated versions of pipes, so the orange ones. If that makes sense. Make them out of abyssalite. I did, Mex. I was going to play that on Sunday, mate. I did. We had an evening of No Man's Sky, and I was playing on the wrong difficulty. You know what, guys? We're done with Oni for the night. I've had enough. I think, to be honest, I'm kind of bored with this recent update. I wanted to experience the Expressions update, and I think we got a good experience with it. There wasn't much content added to the game in terms of machines and buildings and different stuff that you can do. There's a whole host of new bugs added to the game. There's a bug at the minute where if you've got a packet less than a kilo in a pipe, it will never break the pipe. You can boil everything in the world with tiny little 1,000 gram packets. There's lots of bugs added to the game, but no real content. But I think that's a fair playthrough. So, for those of you that only come to watch only Oxygen Not Included, that is going to be us until the next patch comes out. So thank you to you guys that popped by. However, when the next update comes out, we'll do another playthrough. So same goes. What I'll probably do, I'll end up splitting this for YouTube as well. So those of you that have watched up to this point, thank you very much. But yeah, we'll start something else now. We'll play something different. I'm just going to have a little bit of food. Straw poll, we can do that. All right, let me make a straw poll.